Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. I am just a random fangirl, but you can also call me Libby. This time we're going to be reacting to Inuyasha, episode number 35. So it's been a while. I had to rewatch last episode because, it's been a while. I think that the last time I reacted to anything Inuyasha related was probably half a year ago, maybe a little over that. I don't know. I don't quite remember exactly when I recorded my last reaction, but yeah. So basically, we got a lot of information last episode. Sesshomaru was back in the game, and that is great. I always am so happy to see him. He's such an interesting character, and he brings such a, I don't know, interesting contrast between Inuyasha and what he is and what his goals are and who he is as a person. Uh, it's just an interesting contrast because Sesshomaru is like a completely different person, and I think that that's because probably their upbringing, because I'm going to guess that Inuyasha being a half demon and Sesshomaru being basically a full demon, really, different upbringings and different, just, I don't know, even maybe cultures. It is really interesting. I really need more backstory to that because I have a ton of questions that need answers. But yeah, so we actually got some answers about the swords because Sesshomaru has always been very antagonistic towards Inuyasha, and yeah, but Inuyasha getting the sword and all the conflict that happened, with him getting the sword and how the sword just kind of works. Because, like, even if Sesshomaru were to have Inuyasha's sword, like, he would have to learn how to use it, and that is a whole contention point because the point of the sword is to protect, basically. So even if he gets the sword, I think that he would not be able to use it in general. So basically, he's stuck between two useless swords for him because the one he has, he also cannot use because it can only be used to heal, which, interesting, a sword that's meant to heal. Why a sword then? Why not make it like, I don't know, a wand or any other kind of weapon? Why a sword? I don't know. That is just interesting. And well, anyway, a lot of interesting connotations and a lot of interesting powers to these weapons. Like, really, why a sword? Why a sword? Why nothing else? But yeah, so Sesshomaru knows this, and then we have this guy that I totally forgot his name. I think that I'm going to remember, like, I assume that I'm going to be like, oh yeah, and that was the name when I hear it, because I don't know, I have that feeling. But yeah, we have this guy that is apparently the creator of the swords. I know that there's a word, the sword. Mm, No, I totally forgot the name of the people that usually make weapons and swords and things. But yeah, so he's basically the creator of the swords, and he knows about each sword's ability, and he's kind of scared of Sesshomaru, which, fair. I stand him very, very hard. Like, I love to see Sesshomaru, but he would be scary to be around, so fair. And if I am not mistaken, we practically left off last episode with this sort of fight between Inuyasha and Sesshomaru. So I'm going to guess that we are going to continue with that because there was no technical resolution. And like, yeah, we just cannot catch a break. It's one thing after another. If it's not trying to locate and just recollect the Shikonotama pieces, it's Kikyo, and if it's not Kikyo, it's Sesshomaru, and if it's not Sesshomaru or Kikyo, there are like a million other things happening, so, it is always very, very fun, but at the same time, very, very tiresome for them as a group to deal with. But yeah, I am just so very excited to be back into this world again. We still have a lot of story to go through, so yeah. Anyway, if you are watching this on YouTube, I am going to leave you... Sorry. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. And I think that's it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we?
Sword.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know.
Is amazing. Despite not being wielded by its true owner, its power is still formidable. However, it refuses to reveal the Windscar to the one it has received as its master. Tetsaiga, cut through the emptiness and reveal your power.
Ah! Sesshomaru must be able to see the Windscar.
The Windscar?
What?
What is that?
In a nutshell, the Windscar is the secret to Tetsaiga's ultimate power.
Oh.
Slaying 100 demons in one sweep would be virtually impossible unless you can see the Windscar. Sesshomaru must be able to see it.
Well, if Sesshomaru can see it, can't you teach Inuyasha to see it too?
It is impossible to teach. Inuyasha must discover it within himself. And
Wow.
if he does not discover it in...
Sesshomaru is actually attacking the sword itself.
This is
Huh.
appalling! He keeps hacking away at the sword, sending mighty waves of power ringing throughout the blade. Even the great Tetsaiga will break under this pressure.
Oh. Oh. That's actually pretty smart.
Sesshomaru isn't fighting with me.
Yeah, I know.
With Tetsaiga.
Wow. That is a plan.
Inuyasha!
Stay back!
Oof.
Don't interfere. I will kill Sesshomaru, and I'll do it with the
Ah.
Tetsaiga.
I don't know about that, but
He's
maybe
hitting
defeat
Tetsaiga
him.
over and over again to try to break it. As if I'm gonna stand by and let him do that.
We have to remember that Inuyasha has tapped into the Tetsaiga's full strength before.
Yeah.
I know it was only once, but it proves that he's capable.
I can sense it.
Huh.
The vortex of its power. I can smell the wind
Vortex.
scraping. It's against the fissure where the power flows through. I bet
Huh.
I can slice through the fissure and release the power.
Okay.
I see it.
Well, it seems like it's working. Ooh. Oh. Huh. What was that? The sword kind of answered the situation, so because of the sword, I was like, okay, the sword is kind of responding, it's kind of answering to the attack, I guess, in some way. So is it because maybe I'm sure that we are going to get it explained, like, of course we are, but like, so it is because it is a healing sword, right? So maybe it kind of protected Sesshomaru, because let's be so for real right now, he is such an interesting character and he represents such a I don't know, fun but sort of intimidating threat, but at the same time it's just kind of like not in the same way as the other antagonists are. Like, they are not going to kill Sesshomaru this early on. Like, no, if we were in episode number 90, maybe I would be like, no, maybe now it would be the point where I'm worried about a death. But for starters, I don't know how this show, works around death of characters. Like, do people actually die in this show or not? Because so far we have, well, I guess that you could say that we kind of saw Kohaku was his name, right? The brother. We technically saw his death, but it is a little bit more complicated. But I mean, like, what I'm asking is, I am sure that we are going to get to see some death, but like, I am not really worried about our main cast getting killed, because I don't think that that's that kind of show. So I do think that they do, our gang at the very least, have some plot armor. But the other ones, I'm not so sure, because we have seen characters getting killed. It's just that there were not so important characters, or there were characters that were already dead. So, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah.
But all it means is that you now know what your brother knows. You're still not his
yeah.
equal, and now he is even more formidable than he was before.
True.
You refer to him as though he were still alive.
Well, he is.
Sesshomaru is still alive, and even though he despises the Tenseiga, it protected his life.
It protected
Yeah, I
his
knew it.
life.
Yeah, because
Do
it's
you
a
mean
healing sword.
Sesshomaru is still around somewhere?
Yeah.
Inuyasha, when you used the wind scar against Sesshomaru, you didn't feel it strike him, did you?
Is that true, Inuyasha?
Hard to say. I was blinded. His body felt like it disintegrated in the blast from the Tetsaiga. I didn't pulverize him or nothing. He just sort of disappeared. Evaporated.
Brother,
I don't know, maybe.
I guess they'll learn that eventually.
Yeah, you can only hope. So yeah, I do believe that Sesshomaru is a very interesting character, but I don't know. Call me crazy. Maybe I am reaching. I have in other shows reached with antagonists, but I do feel like Sesshomaru is those kind of characters that I could see a redemption arc in some part of the story, because there's still very much story that we don't know about the brothers, and about their upbringing, and about the father, and about demon culture in general. So yeah, it would be really interesting if we could have a redemption arc for Sesshomaru of some sorts. Maybe not even a complete redemption arc, maybe just sort of, kinda, a redemption arc, because, it seems that the plot itself is kind of preparing for that, or maybe it's just putting instruments in Sesshomaru's way in order for him to improve as a person, as it is in Inuyasha's path. Like, the universe is basically putting stuff in Inuyasha's life for him to be the better version of himself, for him to continue advancing and be happy. But you could argue the same for Sesshomaru, because he is very smart, and he is very capable and very strong, and all of that, but his father putting this sword into his hands, it does seem like he was trying to keep the brothers from fighting one another, and it does seem to be a really compelling moral, and like, oh my god, I don't remember the word. It could be a very lesson, a very important lesson that they could learn Potentially, because I don't know, I do see the makings of maybe redeeming Sesshomaru at some point, which is very interesting. I would love to see that. I would live for that. I would, oh my god, that would be so amazing, because yeah, there are a lot of parallels and there are a lot of character arcs that we could possibly take. The same with Kikyo, but I do think that we are just entering a negative character arc with Kikyo, and maybe at some point, like, the character is going to have to either be consumed by this negative arc or kind of have a redemption at the very very end. At least that's what I think is going to happen, because I don't know, this show is really interesting. But yeah, so the sword chose to save Sesshomaru's life. The sword's kind of having a will of their own. It's a really, I wouldn't say maybe innovative, but like fresh concept for me. Again, I am not very familiar with the shonen genre as a whole. I am still just learning about the tropes and stuff. Like I never really gave the action and shonen genre a chance before. So yeah, it is a very very cool turn that we could take there. But yeah, I'm sorry, like right now I don't know why it's not it is kind of hard for me to talk. I don't know why, like my mouth just feels dry and stuff. So if I'm speaking very slowly, that's, oh, we are! Oh my god, I am so excited. I am so excited because, okay, so he's hurt, but he's not dead. He's, okay, I am, wait, sorry. It's just that, okay, I need to calm down. I am so normal about him. I am very, very normal. I have to remember to be normal because this is interesting. This right here happening, it's interesting, and I cannot. Again, we're seeing a human girl, a beat up human girl, in a moment of vulnerability because of a fight. Is this the start of a redemption arc? Was I right? Just let me watch. Let me watch. Let me be. Guys, I am so excited about that. Oh my god. What do you mean, a human girl? Oh my god. Oh, and he looks so injured. My poor Sesshomaru. Oh, she's trying to help. Oh, water and food. She does seem to...
Mind your own business, girl. Your generosity's wasted. I don't eat human food.
Oh, what did you eat? But really interesting that he is... Okay, no. We had to talk about that. I am so sorry. We're going to be here a while. No. Was I right? Or was I right? This has the makings of sort of a redemption arc, or, you know, just character growth in general. It doesn't even have to be a redemption arc. It could be just character growth and complexities with the character. So just hear me out. So Sesshomaru is in a vulnerable position right now, and his sword being the life sword instead of the sword, the more destructive sword that he envisions himself with, and that it, you know, the sword that he has right now, it just clashes with who he is, right? But it could also not clash with who he could become. this Sesshomaru being in a vulnerable position where he has basically no choice but to accept generosity, even not accepting generosity, just being in the receiving end of generosity from a human girl of all things, and one that probably does not live a great life because of how she is like very messy. Like she seems like she has a rough life, but she is showing him kindness, and he doesn't really particularly like humans because, you know, he's a demon and stuff, and he takes that persona very much seriously. For those of you who know, you know. And I don't know if it will make sense for everyone, but this is giving me very much Mo Bae-jun, Shan Xinhua's vibes, in the sense of, and again, if you don't want spoilers for Scum Villain's safe saving system, just kind of move forward because some spoilers, not heavy spoilers, but some spoilers. So there is a part where this character Shan Xinhua, that is a human, and it's very meekly and very weak, and he's not like the bravest person ever, is in a position where he has to either kill a demon, a very, very powerful demon that he knows will probably end up killing him in the future, or helping him and becoming becoming like his servant of sorts. Like he hugs the ties, the golden ties, you know, and he chooses to help him because he cannot bring himself up to kill him. So there's this whole part that is very, very domestic and very, very amazing that I love. I think that it's actually one of my favorite parts in the whole book, and it's where Shen Xinhua just basically ends up taking care of this very injured demon, and the demon is just like snarling all the time, and it's like very, very rude and very mean and very injured and very vulnerable, so he cannot really follow up on the threats of violence. So it forces the demon to basically accept this human's generosity in a way, because he has no other choice. And that is just, you know, the fundament of the relationship and how they relate to one another. And yeah, no, that gave me a lot of vibes of that, because Shomaru being unable to actually walk away right now and just like ignore what's happening, and this human showing kindness and all of those things, and he's not even in a position where he can, as he probably usually could, refuse anything and just be on his merry way. Like, he is forced by destiny and whatever to be in this moment, in a moment of vulnerability. No. I am loving this. I see you, writers. I see you. I see this and I love this, and I don't know where it's going to go, because it could go either way, right? It could make Sushimaru reject this little human and kindness harshly. It can just push him a little bit more on his ways, or it could just plant the seed of doubt and, you know, give us a more complex character. Either way, it could be really, really interesting for the character arc. But okay. I am reading way too much into it, but okay. No human rejecting. No.
I told you I don't need anything from you.
Oh, my poor girl, she's so beaten up.
Where did you get those bruises?
No, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. You cannot give me this. You No, no, I refuse. I kindly refuse because I will not survive this. What do you mean? What? No, 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 no. I am. Oh no, no, no. I am a sucker for found family. I know. No, and when it's found family, with one or more of the characters being so morally ambiguous and bad people, and then they are in this like found family situation where they are forced to be better, they are forced to care. No, I love that. I love that. I love that trope. I am seeing that trope right here. You cannot give me this. You cannot give me this. I already love Sesshomaru. I already could, just give my life to him. I was already fangirling so much. You cannot give me this. You cannot. No, no, no. I would never be able to recover from this. Not the where do you get those bruises from? No! And this girl is so kind, and maybe that's what his cold heart needs. Maybe that's what he needs. Oh God! I am normal about this. I am normal about this. I am so normal. I'm fine. Let's breathe. I am fine. By the way, Sesshomaru looks so ethereal right now. Like, I would help him as well. Even if he, like, kicked me in the face. Like, whatever. Like, he looks so ethereal, like, just in the woods. Injured like a frail beauty, and just like being so effortlessly ethereal and beautiful, and the white contrasting with all the green. No, he's so beautiful. He's so goddamn beautiful. I am not ready for this. I was not prepared for this. Why didn't anybody warn me? Like, look at him. He's so pretty. Okay.
No thanks. I told you I don't need anything from you. Where did you get those bruises?
I am very normal. I am normal.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Well, she doesn't talk. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
What are you
it.
smiling about? I simply asked a question. I don't care. I'm just curious.
Yeah, sure. You're just curious. Yeah, but that's the start, isn't it? Being curious. Isn't that the start? Oh no, she's so happy and cute. Please protect her. Please just, I don't know, take her with you, protect her. Like, maybe just get her to leave this fucking place because nobody treats her right. Oh. Stop! Oh no! Stop! Oh God! Oh. Yeah. Okay. Wow, he has a really keen smell. My poor girl! She's just getting beaten down by everyone.
What is that? Phew, phew. Ugh, she's a goner, that's for sure. She must have been attacked by wolves. Look at the teeth markings. Do you recognize this pathetic human?
Wait, because that is so messed up. They actually did attack her. I totally thought that someone was going to intervene there. That is so messed up. Like that, my poor girl is getting traumatized and re-traumatized and re-traumatized. Like, if somebody deserves a better life, it's her. And we do have a sword that heals. We have a sword of life. I'm just saying. Like, you don't care. Of course you don't care. Like, why would he care? Like, caring? He's not capable of caring. Wink. Maybe just for testing purposes, you could, I don't know, use the sword. Like, just for testing. Just for testing. Like, no other reason at all. Not because she brought you food and water, even though you don't need that. Like, no other reason, just testing purposes, like, just for the science, you know. You should probably use the sword just for, you know, just because, like, why not, you know, like.
What are you doing, sire?
No, stop. Why didn't he even hesitate? Stop.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that you can do something here.
I can see them. They are from the underworld.
Huh.
I'll do another test. I'll use the Tensei.
There you go.
Another test? What are you doing, sire? What are you
That's what
doing?
I'm saying. Okay. 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 Stop it. Oh, she's alive.
She came back to life. And Lord says
I am fine. I am very fine. I am so normal. Okay, fine. This is fine. You are fine. We are fine. We are being very normal about this. Okay. No, her little face. No, stop it. I already love it. I was not prepared for that. I was not ready for that. I was not expecting that. I am so happy. Yeah, I think that Sujomaru kind of inadvertently, sort of adopted a girl, like, without even meaning to. Because I am so sure that she's going to start following him around. And yeah, I see you. I've read enough Found Family to know what is going, like, yeah, on. Like, yeah, I see you. I see it. And him saving a human life, stop. I knew that I was talking about character growth and the possibilities for Sesshomaru because of how his character is set up. And kind of like the possibility of a redemption arc. I was not expecting to get actual advancement in that area right now because there is still so much story to happen, and you know, baby steps. We are taking baby steps, a lot of baby steps. Even Byaken, right? That's his name. Was kind of surprised, like, as I was saying, yeah, for the science. So, yeah, no, that was amazing. I loved that so freaking much. And yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. Sorry. I had a lot of fun. And that was just so amazing. We are setting up a lot of things right now. And the fact that the guy, the creator of the swords, knows what probably is going on, like, in their father's mind when he created those swords, like, yeah, I see you, I agree. I do believe that maybe that's the point. And yeah, no, I am so ready for another episode. Like, I am so ready. I am so happy. This was not what I was expecting at all, and I am so freaking happy. I think that the majority of the thoughts that I wanted to say, I already said them in the reaction itself. So, if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below. You can join for free and just watch when I upload each episode of each thing. And if not, I also, generally speaking, put the schedules on my community tab, so you can also check it there. And I think that's it. So I will be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!